Hello, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to create a custom trigger for the Epic Modal Login Popup app for BigCommerce. So first of all, when you install this by default, once you have your billing set up, it's automatically going to trigger on most themes anything that is pointing to login.php. So in this Roots example, this is a Roots theme. It's also work on Cornerstone and everything else that we've tested pretty much. When we click on sign in, it's automatically going to launch the modal pop-up just like that. Now, if you're on a different theme, or maybe you just want to target something else, you can do custom targeting. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First of all, what you do is you go to the dashboard of the app, the configuration screen, and you scroll down to where it says trigger. It says need to trigger your pop-up with a custom trigger. Go ahead and toggle that on. And that says that exposes this that says define your CSS trigger. So you can trigger it based on anything that you could target normal CSS with. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out the class of something else on the screen. Let's go ahead and set it up for this Shop Now button. And you can see right now, if I click this Shop Now button, I don't think it's maybe even linked to anything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click it and do inspect. And so what I'm looking for is some way to target this button. And you can see that that element right here has a class on it called Hero Carousel Action. So let's say that's the class that we want to actually target. And you can target using classes or IDs or any kind of advanced selector. It all kind of works the same. So I'm going to say anything that has this class applied to it, that let's go ahead and turn that into something that launches the modal pop-up, just as an example. So I grabbed that class from the code right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here and I'm going to put a dot, because that's how you trigger a class. If you're triggering an ID, then you would say pound and then whatever the ID is. And I'm just going to put that in there. Now, if I was going to do multiple elements, you can see here if I move my head that you can trigger multiple elements triggered by a comma. So I would put a comma and then do whatever the next class is. But I'm just going to target that one class for now. So I'm going to say Hero Carousel -action. I'm going to click Save Changes. And then if I come back to the site and do a refresh, and click Shop Now, there it is. So you can target really anything on your site that has an ID or a class or anything that fits any kind of other CSS selector. And if you need help with it, just contact us and we'll see what we can do to help you out. Thanks.